All right, people, it's time. We are going to do an opening video here. We could call it a box break. It's an opening of sorts. This is the Hakuho Show Treasure Book. This came out in 2019. I recently acquired this. The original retail price was 20,000 yen. I didn't pay anything close to that. This was sealed. I just took it out of the plastic wrap to expedite this opening. Anyway, nice looking white cardboard package here. We see the 2 volumes inside. We're doing this box break, whatever you want to call it, opening, because I haven't seen anybody do one of these videos for this particular set of volumes. So I thought it might be of interest to sumo fans, and especially fans of the 69th Yokozuna Hakuho. Alright, so we're going to get right into this here. Now, we'll start with the treasures, I suppose. Alright, so we'll put this back over here. Alright, so this is the silverish gray box, the treasure box as they call it. Alright, so we'll open this up and we'll see what treasures they have for us in here. I'll put this over here. I don't know if that's still going to be in the frame or not. Okay, we'll go through this here. It's in this white cloth, sort of, almost like, I don't want to say cheesecloth, but it's a little bit similar to that. Anyway, a soft sort of cloth bag here. First item we will pull out here, this is a nice one, I know. This is a pen, a really nice pen. It comes in this little holder here with Hakuho on it. Should come close to the camera, I suppose. So it looks like this. And it says Pure Malt on the back, Jetstream inside. And if you open it up, you get this nice wood pen. This feels like real wood. And it's got a silhouette of Hakuho there. I don't know if you can make that out or not. And we got red and we got black ink in there. It's a nice pen. And we have his shikona on there also. Nice looking object for signing those important documents. What else do we have in the treasure bag? Here we have an imitation copy of Hakuho's passport, his Mongolian passport, of course, when he arrived in Japan all those years ago. He was looking something like that. So this is a little replica of his passport, and I assume it's a Japan stamp in there. Japan actually puts stickers in every time I go these days. I got a sticker when I go to Japan. Anyway, that is a little replica passport. All right, next, coming out here, we have a Happy New Year card written in what looks to be like Cyrillic here. All right, so this is some correspondence to him or from him. I don't know, it's dated 2005 and it says Happy New Year. All right, so there's that. What's next? Hakuho, what does this say? I don't know, this is like, oh, this is his records. Okay, this is like his tournament records. Let's see, we've got wins and losses here. 69th Yokozuna Hakuho. Let's see, starting in 2001, which is Heisei 13 year. That's his first tournament. So we can see there he went 3 and 4. So he had a Makikoshi, his first tournament. Anyway, that represents his, whoa, these guys fought a lot, yeah? He's a scrapper. I was going to wear a Hakuho shirt to do this, but I decided to wear a Kiseno Sato shirt instead. Anyway, wow, the guys paid some dues, yeah? Wow. Stand up with this. Wow, floor to ceiling. Anyway, so that's his, what do they call that? Anyway, his win-loss records there. Impressive. I'll have to spend some time going over that. Now this, before I purchased this, I was aware that there were, it looked like one Tagata and another shufa, like calligraphy character written by Haku, and I was inquiring online about the size because I wanted to know if it was a possibly a real Tagata. Obviously not. You can see it is way undersized. Do I have a real one around? No, but anyway, I would say this is like not even, say 2/3. A real Tagata would probably come out to about here in terms of the width, and would probably be about that high. So it's a miniature, undersized one. Looks nice anyway, and this is for his 42nd victory. It says V42. Anyway, it's nice looking, but obviously not a real Tagata. So that answered my question. Likewise, this is the character, I believe, the Japanese character for dream. And that is included, that is in Hakuho's, let's see an example of his calligraphy. Yeah, it looks like it goes that way. Japanese is a work in progress. Okay, so the Tagata, obviously not authentic, and that is a print also of his calligraphy. Next, we'll pull out a couple things. Here we have some, like those photo booth type little photographs, again, imitations of photos of Hakuho and sister, girlfriend, wife-to-be, maybe his wife-to-be, 2004. So that was probably his wife-to-be at the time, I would assume. Little photos here. Again, more imitation correspondence here. This is an Airmail envelope from Tokyo. This would be Hakuho writing back to Ulaanbaatar, probably writing to his family. So that would be a copy of that. This, good question. Maybe you can identify this. It's some kind of like, what does that say? Anyway, it's some kind of like loyalty card, it looks like, for someplace. Anyway, I don't know exactly what that is or what the significance of it is. That's all right. We're coming up to the crown jewel anyway. These are some imitation photos, prints of photos of Hakuho as a youth. And Hakuho out on the steps, or the steppe, is it singular or plural, of Mongolia, on the Mongolian steppe. Hakuho in a kesho mawashi, looks newly arrived there. Hakuho pointing to the Banzuke, this is probably Shinjuryo. Oh no, this is the Yokozuna promotion, looks like, from where he's pointing. Looks like this is probably his first Banzuke as a Yokozuna. Here he is meeting the Dalai Lama. Here is Hakuho, and I recognize his wife and probably some other family members. Well-known shot of him lifting up Sly Stallone. I know where that is. That's taken in the basement of the Kokugikan. I recognize that calligraphy on the wall and that big beam. That's right outside the restaurant where they sell the chanko nabe, which is a good thing to do if you're in the Kokugikan. Go downstairs and get you some chanko nabe for 300 yen. Good stuff. And there's Hakuho, ambassador of Team Mongolia for Tokyo 2020, proudly posing there. So again, these are like imitation photo prints, not real photos, but they have a similar sort of gloss to them. They look nice. These look nice. They go in that little cellophane wrapper here. We're coming down closer to the end of the treasure box. What is this? I would have to spend some time poring over this and seeing what I can make out. I can read dates here. Anyway, you can see that for yourself. Some form of accreditation or documentation or certification or something. Don't know. I'll have to spend some time looking at that. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. Okay. We got here. All this, some kind of nice, Hakuho Papa. So this is a card from the kids. How sweet. He is a family man in addition to the winningest Yokozuna of all time and general all-around ass kicker. He's also a loving father, doting father and family man, and this is his kids' way of showing their appreciation for Papa. Nice, that's sweet. Put that over here. What is this? This could be grades. It's got his height on 185.5 centimeters, 95.5 kilograms. So this was pre-Yokozuna days for sure. I don't know what this is. Is it a health report or a school report? I'll have to look at this. Is probably a health check. I would say this is probably a health check because it looks like different readings, ranges for different blood levels. Probably like a blood test result. It's probably what it looks like to me. But again, I'm not a Japanese reader, so maybe somebody out there can tell us what that is. But I would guess that's what it is. That's like a health report on blood test. This, again, my lack of Japanese, I can read Hakuho's name right there. That's Japan, something, something. I'm not going to embarrass myself further. Some certificate here. Guinness World Records certificate, a copy thereof. Most undefeated top division sumo championship wins is 11 as of 25th January 2015. Most undefeated top division sumo championship wins. So this is Zen Yusho as of 2015. I don't know how many he has now. Most top division sumo championship wins is 34 as of 20 March. So was that consecutive? I don't know. I'm not a big Guinness Book of World Records guy anyway. And then we have this Hakuho #1 sort of comic book art type thing. There we go. So that's it for the treasures. Now, when I was looking to buy this online, the description of the product said that this was contained a signature. I forget the exact words. Again, the exact words I don't know because I was reading a computer-generated translation through Google of the original Japanese description of the product, but it said that it was hand-signed, so I wasn't sure what that meant. Did that mean that the Tagata was a real Tagata? I wasn't sure. I asked online, people said probably not considering the price, and sure enough, this is the Tagata, and obviously that is not hand-signed. We said that's a miniature version, and that calligraphy, colored paper, whatever they call these boards here, of Dream, obviously is a copy to a print, not original. So I was thinking, well, you know, I was confident because the description of the product, the seller listed, they said that they got this from a member of Hakuho's supporters club and that it was a signed copy. So I was thinking, well, if that's not signed, it's got to be the book. It's got to be the book. So this is actually the better part of the package. This is where the value lies, I think. It's a really, really beautiful photo book, hardcover, really well put together. And sure enough, I was right, I was fortunate, I was blessed. If you open this up, this is a hand-signed, that is his calligraphy, that is Hakuho. You can even see over here, I'll bring it a little closer here, you can see that little black smudge is that little black imperfection there when this was closed before the ink had fully dried. I will bring it closer so you may admire it. Isn't that nice? That right there is worth the price of admission. So I was not disappointed, and the description was indeed accurate. This is a hand-signed copy of this edition. I've seen other editions where it's opened up and there's no signature there. So this is the real deal. And as I said, this little ink splotch over there, you can see where the ink has come off there. You can see the smudging, the discoloration actually on there. So that is absolutely authentic. 100%, no doubt in my mind. I'm quite familiar with Hakuho's signature. And this book, there we have the printed signature that is in every copy, of course, right? And this is signed inside the cover. Only supporters receive these signed copies because they paid the big money. This is one of the perks. And I managed to scoop this for a really sweet price too, online. So this book here, again, bring it closer. I'm loath to handle this too much, to tell you the truth. I'm pretty careful with collectibles. Anyway, what a great book. Wonderful, wonderful photographs spanning his entire career. Again, this covers all the way up to 2019. I had a little look at it before. I wasn't sure when it came out. Time of filming here, we are now, this is July of 2021. Hakuho is coming down to the end of his career. Looks like Nagoya Basho is starting in a few days, and it could well be the great one's last. We shall see. But just skipping through some of this book, it's one of the other reasons I wanted to do this opening is to give people a look at the inside of the book so they can make an informed decision about picking it up. And you can get these online really quite cheaply, I gotta say. So it looks like he's beating Koto Oshun. No, that's Tochino Shin. Putting Tochino Shin down there. So a really nice book. Again, more and more incentive to learn Japanese. One day I'm going to be able to read all these wonderful things that I've purchased. Lighting's changed. That looks like Thailand. That's Thailand. Anyway, great book. Wonderful photos. Lots of information. Hours of enjoyment to be spent poring over all this. So that's it. That is the box opening. Again, you can pick these up. The original price on this was 20,000 yen. You can pick these up for under 5. I see them going for 3,000 sometimes, even less. I see them for around 2,000 yen. That is cheap, people. There, once again, is the great one's handwritten signature scored. That's it for this opening video. That is the Hakuho Treasure Book set. Again, we've got the box of artifacts, we have the beautiful photo book, and we have the handsome container in which the 2 volumes can be stored. That's it. Thanks for watching.